All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Brandon Golden to talk baseball and more. Brandon, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, Clip. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good, and are the Pirates doing good? How about a 3-1 week, Brandon? That
Yeah,
good
I'll
enough
take.
for you this
Yeah,
week?
I'll take it. A run rule on Friday night, and then seeing Norby do his thing, and just some of the things that we were able to do at home, especially in that like we were talking about that special weekend. It was fun to watch.
Cliff, I heard post game Saturday said it was a good, clean baseball game in the win over Troy, and then
Yeah,
yesterday we had to bleep out one of his comments because he was not pleased
yeah,
in the loss to Western Carolina. But I think we talked about this last week. You can get run ruled by North Carolina, come out, blow them out the next day. You just never know with baseball, right?
yeah, man. It's a weird thing. College baseball. It's so hard to win games, and yeah, it's the most even playing field across all college athletics, in my opinion.
And following some fans, sounds like the Pirates had good at bats yesterday, hit the ball pretty well, but we're hitting it
Yeah,
at guys, and then that can
yep,
happen too.
yeah. I mean, 6 hits on the day, like one error, like no, not the numbers that we're used to seeing and that we want to see, especially on the error column. But I mean, again, still out there doing our thing, and it's still early. You know what I mean? Like we're 11 games into this thing, and it's a long, long season.
Mention Ethan Norby. What'd you think of his start Friday?
Yeah, I thought it was much more poised, much more his style of play, and just kind of who he is. It was fun to see him get back to that.
What's your take earlier with Sean Jenkins and what he's been able to do?
Yeah, I mean his stuff obviously last weekend was really good. I didn't get to watch as much of it this weekend, but yeah, just with this supposed to be his freshman year, he came out early last year, but like it's fun to watch him be able to settle in, and kid's got electric stuff. So it'll be interesting to watch the whole season where he's at.
Brandon, fun week of baseball ahead, especially for those who can attend these away games. But you got Wilmington, who is a rival, and then Coastal, kind of a budding rivalry. We've been seeing those guys a lot of late. So how about this week and the way it sets up?
Yeah, it should be fun. Like always going to Wilmington's a tough place to play, and with Coastal being who they are and us being who we are, that should be a fun contest down there. They're a top 10 team in the country right now, so it'll be good for us to go see where we match up nationally and just to go battle those guys.
And man, I think what a weekend for UTSA. Didn't see what they did on Sunday, but Friday beating Ohio State, Saturday beating Coastal. They were in that tournament down there in Texas, and good for them to get the spotlight. But we'll see the Roadrunners later this year, Brandon. But the champions from last year are looking good again this year.
Yeah, it's good. That's always good for our conference too.
Yeah.
For those guys to go out and win early, and then for us to go out there and do our thing. And we're normally more than a one bid league, so that only helps the American, which will be good for the Pirates later.
Looking around Pirate Athletics, Brandon, Mike Schwartz extended, or at least will be back next year, I should say.
Yeah, I
Will
saw
be
that.
retained, is the better word. They're coming off a win against Memphis. I asked last week, before the Schwartz news, whose seat was hotter, Mike Schwartz or Penny Hardaway? I guess we got the answer on that.
There you go.
Another loss for Penny and Memphis. But, uh, Brandon, you being around here, did you work with the basketball team at all, or you were solely baseball?
Yeah, I helped out when Coach Lebo was there, and then some when some of the other staffs were in there. But I would just kind of help out when strength coaches would kind of come and go. I would kind of help hold everything down with Nate, the athletic trainer there,
Yeah.
until they got the new staff in. Yeah.
Well, I've asked everyone else. Might as well ask you. How can we fix the basketball issue at East Carolina? And this is
That's a
an
great
issue
question.
that has been here before me and you were on this earth. So
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. I mean, my freshman year at East Carolina, I mean, I got to watch us beat NC State. I think they were a top 25, maybe the top 15 team in the country. So I was like, here we are. We just beat an ACC team. We have to go against some ACC schools, and there's a lot of like really talented teams in our state. But I mean, I think that's just the nature of college basketball, and some things that they're gonna have to figure out. I don't know that staff there very much, so I can't really comment on what they're capable of or not capable of. I've just been able to see kind of how things have gone. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting, and hopefully they can get it turned around. And it sounds like John and the rest of the administration there are comfortable with them and excited about them being back. So I am too, if that's the case. Let's get behind them and see what we can do.
All right, and on the football front, schedule released last week. We knew we were opening in Bama, but it's still cool to see it on paper. East
Yeah,
Carolina at Alabama, kicking off the 2026 season.
that'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one. And then we got the Mountaineers coming to Greenville, so that's always a fun little
Yeah,
ride we're getting
and
going
they
too.
beat us 3 times in a row. So I'm not saying I'd rather beat App State than Alabama, but man, I really want that App State game this year.
Yeah, wouldn't hate a W there either.
Yeah. Brandon Golden joining us. Brandon, how about the atmosphere for SEC football? How about the baseball SEC atmosphere?
Yeah, it's special. It's I mean, shoot, I keep telling stories about making me feel old, but like my first year when I was at Mississippi State, I was there in 14. Cliff was at Ole Miss. This was before they redid the stadium. I think there was like 15,000
Man,
there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was Super Bulldog weekend down there, and they set attendance records on campus every day. You got the Palmera Center there. I mean, you look at any SEC team in the country, and attendance is going to be there. It's just a different feel. It's a different look. People kind of joke about it all the time, like it means more and all that stuff. Like it kind of does. It's just it's a little different down there. It's more higher stakes, but it'll be interesting to see kind of how things go and just overall college baseball with the shift and how some things are going with those P4 schools and what does that mean for the rest of college athletics.
yeah. Brandon Golden joining us. Brandon, as I look at my score app coming up tomorrow, baseball, the San Francisco Giants taking on USA. The Toronto Blue Jays taking on Canada. The international teams getting ready for the World Baseball Classic. So you'll see those teams taking on Major League Baseball teams. But we talked about it a little bit a couple weeks ago with you. And heck, coming off the Olympics, people have that American pride. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll transfer over to baseball when the World Baseball Classic begins.
it should. It should be a fun time too. I mean, the World Baseball Classic, you got some of the best stars in the game playing for their different respective countries. So it should be a fun time to see how everything shakes out.
Looking forward to that. Brandon, what's next on the Brandon Golden Show?
Yeah, so we'll have, let's see, we got, who'd we have? We had PD on this one. I'm going to have, whenever I come down to meet, hang out with you guys, I think Jay's coming March 23rd. I believe that's a Monday.
Yeah.
I'll be coming down there. I'm going to interview CG in person, so that'll be fun. I'm going to get some more college guys. I'll have Coach Sean Camp, who's the head coach over at George Mason, on. And then once some of these teams break and once they get out of spring training, kind of get back to more of the big league guys and some professional baseball guys. But just kind of give them spring training to get through some of this nonsense, and then we'll pick back up with those guys here in a few weeks.
Awesome, man. Sounds great. Brandon, thanks for joining us today, man. Have a great week. We'll check in with you again next Monday.
Sounds good. See you, Clip.